Hi everyone, it's Joanne. Welcome to day 2 of the 20 days of COAPA cut files. I am going to be doing another Christmas layout today. But please note that the 20 days of cut files is not just for Christmas. You can use any cut file for any occasion throughout the 20 days. So I'm going to list Confessions of a Paper Addict cut file shop website and the Facebook group below. In addition, all the links for the people participating in day 2 are also below, so please follow along and get inspired by everybody. Like and subscribe, all that good stuff, okay? So today I am using December 2021 cut file. Isn't it super cute? I love Word cut files. It just makes your whole page super easy. And all I did was cut it out on some white paper, and then I did some ink blending, some green, some pink. I put some Nouveau Winter White Glacier Paste in the middle of the present. I think it looks okay. It's a little sparkly. And then I did an offset of the cut file and just backed it with red cardstock, and I put fun foam behind it. I did some stuff off camera. And this is Hip Kit Club November 2021 collection, and I use this pretty background paper. Look at this, isn't that gorgeous? Ugh. And I really wanted to just use a pattern paper on the background this time instead of my usual white, and I wanted to add a little bit to it, so I used a star stencil from the Hip Kit Club. This is November 2022 collection. Use the stars on my blending brush with Catherine Pooler, It's a Girl. Okay, so I just did that off camera, and I had an idea, and I tried it on one side to make sure it was going to work. Since this cut file has a present in the middle of it, I thought it would be kind of cool to make the photos look like a present. So I have 2 pictures of my kids from last Christmas. I tried to get a nice picture of 3 of them together. And in this one, they look good and he's making a face. And in this one, they look good and he's making a face. So I said, forget it, we're using those. So that's what we're going with. All right, so I thought by making this look like a present, it would be super cool. I backed it with white cardstock to make it stand out, then some pink from the collection, and then I put a strip of green paper on the top to make it look like, let me get my tweezers, to make it look like this part of the bow, and then I circled twine around it 4 times and just taped it on there with a piece of Scotch tape. And then I backed the whole thing with a piece of red cardstock that was the same red cardstock that I used up here to tie them in together. And then I took a metal die, bow metal die, and I put 2 holes in the bottom of the cut file and put a grommet in with my crocodile. And I thought, how cool would it look if we put this up here and then had this coming down with some twine. And I also put one of those circle things, grommets, I don't know what they're called, eyelets, who knows, in the middle of the bow. And I'll put some twine there too, but then have it, I have nothing stuck down. I practiced on one side because I didn't know if I'd be able to do it. Have it come there, and then just put the picture there. And then the other half of the metal die is the bottom of the bow, and then just have that coming off the top of the picture, and then like that. Make it look like it's present, hanging off the cut file. That was my idea. I think it looks super cute. So let's go ahead and get some of this stuck down. I'm going to get this adhered down. I'm going to do it almost right to the top of the page here. Move this over a little bit so you can see. I'm going to use just some ATG. Okay, I have ATG all over this. I didn't think that you needed to watch that. So let me see here. Hoping that I get this relatively straight. Let me see. That doesn't look too bad. Let me pop that up there. Do one of these. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Doesn't need to be perfect, right? Okay, and then I can go under there with some glue later if I needed to. Now, I put foam on the back of this foam squares on the back of this, and then I put foam in between this layer and the red cardstock on that, so it's all dimensional. I'm going to take the back off these foam circles here. I got these at Spiegel Mom Scraps. They're pretty cool. Come on. All right, get my tweezers. I don't know why this is so hard for me. And then I put little teeny foam strips on the sides of the little eyelet grommet things, whatever those are called. I wish I could figure out what those are called. Just to make sure that the metal did not hit the pattern paper and, you know, maybe ruin the page next to it. So I'm going to pull tight on this twine and then adhere that down. So cute. All right, then before I put these down, I left this one just to show you what I did. All right, so did I use this one? I did. All right, so I'm going to grab a big piece of this and my mother's fabric shears. I just think it cuts so much better. Now I have two here, so I doubled it, okay? So what did I do now? I came from underneath here so it would look better. And the reason I'm doing that, once I get this through, is because I want it to come up the top and out from behind on the bottom. Makes more sense that way. Then I'm going to pull this up. And then just want to make sure this is straight. And then I'm going to come in here. And what I'll do is just grab my tweezers. And I got ATV on my tweezers just to make it easier for myself. And then I'm going to come through the loop on that. And then I'm going to pull on this lightly because I don't want to rip anything. And then I'm not going to do anything with it yet because I need to see how far down this needs to be. So let me get my T-square ruler. Oh, sorry about that super loud noise. I dropped it. You guys know how clumsy I am. So do that. And then here, I think that's good. It's not going to be perfect. So let's do that. And then I will come in under here and cut this off. And I'm going to put a bunch of glue behind that just to make sure it doesn't come apart. I used some Scotch tape on the other side because I did it before this was adhered to the paper, which I should have done again this time, but I did not because I kind of needed to measure. So I'll just put glue under there and make sure the twine doesn't come undone. And it shouldn't anyways. I mean, it's just going to be in a page protector. All right, that looks good. So let's get the backs off this stuff. And if it's off a little bit, we can modify the other half of the bow to make it look better, but it should be okay. Okay, these even have little pull tabs and I still can't do it. All right, there we go, guys. The pain is over. And I just want to make sure that my twine is straight and it's not wrapped crooked or around each other. Pull tight to make sure this is taut. There we go. Let me see, is that centered? Yeah, it's good. Again, not striving for perfection here at all. Yeah, that's good placement. Put some here on this top. I'm going to put some here so it adheres to the twine on the top of the photo present. And I'm just going to do this careful because I don't want to get glue all over the place. Just make sure that that is centered. Hold it for just a moment and then I'm going to stop touching it. Take the back off that. Same exact thing. Oop. Big air bubble in my glue. So I'm gonna grab that. Okay. Glue on the fingers. Just want to make sure that's centered. All right, wipe my hands off here. And let's see, I know I'm going to need some glossy accents, so I'm going to go ahead and put the top back here on my glue, if I can. All right, glossy accents are over here. I have to get that to stay down now. I think white splatters might look super cute on this too, like snow. We'll have to come in and do that at the end. All right, so far, what do you think? Isn't it cute? I like it. Little present pictures. This is going to be a simple layout. The most complicated thing was figuring out that twine. All right, I want to put a big gem in the middle of that present up on the top. And I can't do it here because the eyelets are going to be kind of like the center of the bow. I'm trying to think if I should do red or white here. And of course, these are stuck. So here's a white one. See if I can grab a red one. So much noise. Okay, let me see. That looks good. I wonder if white would stand out more. Probably the white. So I'll put that back over there. I think I grabbed these from Hobby Lobby 2 or 3 years ago. I'm positive my glossy accents are going to be clogged because they are every single time that you open them. And I'm going to use that because this is metal on the back of that. And I want to make sure it stays. And I don't trust the adhesive because it's a couple, 2-3 years old, like I said. I know I totally put way too much in there. So I'm going to come in with my tweezers and grab some of it. So even though it dries clear, I don't want a big glob of it there either. Okay, I had a look through some of the embellishments with this collection and I picked out a couple packages that had some cute things on it. So let's see if we can use them. And then when I turned the camera off, I had an idea. What if we moved these up here and then put the greenery around it? Watch. How cute is this? This is not exactly how it's going to be, but I want to show you. Right? So cute. So this is going to be a little tricky too. So what I want to do is put this here. I only need one foam square up here. So let's put here. I want one kind of up like that. And then one here in the middle. Like so. Let's see. How does that look? So let's do the same thing over here. 3 of these. Making sure that we have them where we think they're going to look best. Let's see. Sometimes it's easier just to take the tip of them off and then they're not hitting other things so much. Maybe you want that one to come up a little bit because there's such a space there. The only thing about making clusters is sometimes it's a tiny bit of a struggle just to get things where you want them. All right, stay. Now let's place this over the top and see if that's good or if we need to adjust anything at all. They're so adorable. I don't think I need tons more embellishments. I am going to put pink fresh gems out though because you know me, gotta have a little sparkle. I picked out the pink and red ones because, oh my god, right? Cute. I have these chipboards, and I want to get something here. I wonder if that would look good. But I want to put it up on foam, so let's try it. And even if I decide not to use it, then we can just save it for a different layout. No harm, right? And 3. This way I can audition it to see if I like it. I don't know. Let me see. I don't think that's bad. I'm thinking something cute there. What just happened? Oh, this popped right off there because I was bending it. A sentiment strip or something. And this is cute. What else do we have? It says the night before Christmas, which this was Christmas Eve, so I'm thinking that might be a good idea. I'll put it right there, and then I'm going to look. You know what? I'm doing it. Yeah, I'm going for it. Let me look here. What do we got? Let me open these. Alright, these are chipboard. And there's a bunch of presents on there. So, let's see. Maybe I can put a present underneath the twine. And I do have 2 of these, so one on each side. I like things balanced. That's got to come over a little bit more. Being careful not to pull anything. Let me see, does that look good? Why not, right? This might look super cool with some blackened edges with gray ink. So let me get that. Okay, I found Distress Oxide in Hickory Smoke. Just have a tiny one. I'm just going to put on this little finger dauber that I have. I think I got these at scrapbook.com. It might have been a freebie. So carefully, I'm just going to test it a little bit and see if I even like it. Like this. What do we think? I think it looks cool. Okay, I am done. I put some white splatters on there and the paper just ate it. So then I ended up watering down some white gesso and putting splatters on it that way. And it came out a little bit better. But yeah, it's good. It just kind of looks like snow a little bit. So I'm all done and I put pink fresh gems here, 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 and here. I just kind of did like a mirror layout where everything was balanced, kind of the same thing on each side, and I like it. Sometimes it's okay to mix things up a little bit. I'm trying not to do the same thing all the time, but there's that. I love that cup file. I sure do. I'll put a direct link to that cup file if you are interested in picking that up. Okay, and don't forget, the cup files are on sale now for this 20 days of Christmas. So if you want something, go ahead and grab them now. Put close-ups at the end. Again, everything's linked below, and everybody who's participating in today's hop is linked below today too, on day 2. Okay, thank you very much for stopping by to see me. I hope you like this. Happy holidays.